Well, 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 ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is? Well, I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time we hit the big time. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. Happy birthday to me, indeed. And as we sit here, literally coated in confetti, and it's probably stuck in my hair as well. It's probably going to be all over the shelves as well. This is absolutely where I wanted to end things up, because in not just in the fashion of the fact that it's also about like my 25th anniversary, like spending 25 years on this earth. We are also celebrating the fact that it's also Justin Timberlake's birthday, and I actually don't really know how old he is now, but 1981, so he'll be 42 years old this year. Well. So, in the spirit of goodwill, because I absolutely, and I don't know what of a lie, ladies and gentlemen, I stopped listening to Justin Bieber roughly about like the end of 2010, but oh man, if you want an absolute dreamboat of a man, Justin Timberlake is literally almost like no other. And yes, I will admit I'm a bit of a fanboy for Justin Timberlake, but you know what? I like Michael Bublé just as much. You know, the boobster is like, So, in the spirit of goodwill, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to go all the way back to 2002 for his second actual single from his very first album. So, let's fire away. So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Now, I could have gone the whole hawk and literally done something from when he was 25, but you have to understand, he was even younger than me when, well, definitely younger, but 21 years ago. Let's see if this really does still hold up. So, let's begin. Cry Me a River in 3, 2, 1, and... God damn it, I didn't even have my headphones in. Oh, man.
You were my sun. You were my earth. You didn't know all the ways I loved you. No. So you took a chance, made of a plan. But I bet you didn't think that they would come crashing down. No. You don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out from them. There's just no chance when you and me. There'll never be. And don't it make you sad about it? Told me you love me. Why did you leave me all alone? Now you tell me you need me when you call me on the phone. Girl, I refuse. You must have me confused with some other guy. The bridges go burn. Now it's your turn to cry. Tell me a river. Tell me a river. Tell me a river. Tell me a river. Yeah. I know that they say that some things are better left unsaid.
I did kind of sort of almost like want to pause for a moment, because one thing I've kind of always really found, like, it could... I was about to say you could almost release this today, and it would be interesting to see how many people would pick up on this. But now, maybe thinking about it a little bit, there is sort of like hints towards stuff like the Backstreet Boys, a lot of NSYNC, like a lot of early 2000s stuff, like You Are My Fire, I Want Desire. Well, you get the idea anyway, and without wanting to serenade you guys too much, that comes later. let's get back to Mr. Timberlake.
It wasn't like you only talk to him and you know it. Don't act like you don't know it. And all of these things people told me keep messing with my head. Should've picked honesty, then you may not have thought it. Don't have to say what you did. I already know. Now there's just no chance. You and me, you'll never be. And don't it make you sad about it? Told me you love me. Why did you leave me all alone? All alone. Now you tell me you need me. When you call me on the phone. Call me on the phone. Girl, I refuse. You must have me confused with some other guy. Not like them, baby. The bridges go burn. Now it's your turn. It's your turn to cry. So tell me a rhythm. Go on and just tell me a rhythm. Go on and just tell me a rhythm. Baby, go on and just tell me a rhythm.
The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving.
Don't have to say what you did. I already know. There's just no chance. You and me. Don't it make you sad about it? Go on and just tell me a rhythm. Go on and just tell me a rhythm. You can go on and just tell me a rhythm. Tell me a rhythm. Baby, go on and just tell me a rhythm. Go on and just tell me a rhythm. Stop already crying. Tell me a rhythm. Never cry no more. Yeah, yeah.
Oof. No chance there now, love. You had your chance with Timberlake. It's literally... I didn't even notice. He really does kind of look a lot like Eminem, actually, from back in the day. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said before, I do really, really like Timberlake's voice. I would be remiss to say, and I didn't even know Timbaland was even going to be arriving in this as well, because I think they've done quite a lot of things over the years as well to Timbaland and Timberlake, which seems like a match made in heaven. I don't think Timbaland was actually in NSYNC or Backstreet Boys or JLS, for example. But I will absolutely say this, and it's something I've always really kind of like resonated as well, is that it's ironically just around this year where, you know what, birthdays come but once a year, and why not celebrate it? Celebrate with some classic, absolutely awesome music, and just take the weight off your feet. Just chillax, relax, reload, and fire away. And I will absolutely... It's remarkable as well, is that I could have almost passed this up as saying this. There was like the whole of NSYNC was with Timberlake on this, but actually standing away from it, you can absolutely sort of come to the conclusion that you really could just have Timberlake on his own with this, and he could just about make it work. And maybe that's probably part of the point, is that Timberlake, maybe, I don't know if he stood out more in NSYNC, or he just was just better than everyone else. And again, I probably wouldn't like to imagine, but you have to understand as well about just how especially in the early 2000s, the image of like boy bands was becoming not just sort of a thing people look forward to, but it was the sort of thing that was selling records because they knew exactly who was going to be buying their stuff. And I'm not too sure about... The most modern thing I've ever listened to from Timberlake was Filthy, which, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, Filthy is like one of those songs where I am very surprised that it did not catch on, because I thought it was super catchy. It was very stylish in its presentation. It was sort of like Timberlake was like playing this like Elon Musk entrepreneur in which he was displaying like this artificial AI, and it was dancing with these Chinese dancers. It was a very interesting spectacle, and it didn't really have much to do with the song itself, but Timberlake kind of made it... I mean, obviously there were things that maybe didn't exactly stand out as well as I remember, but I think it's about as good as anything else, you know? And again, maybe I'm biased because all joking aside, I really do like Timberlake. And not just the fact that he was born we were born on the same day. Well, be it a slight 17-year difference, but it's just a number, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a number. And I'll tell you what, even seeing what he looks like nowadays, I'd say for 42, I don't think you look too bad at all, Timberlake. So maybe for all of us here, maybe we should be the ones saying, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Timberlake. Happy birthday to you. I know I fired it a bit early. It's not the first time we've been told that, but through the power of imagination, we can do it again. And maybe I should just go buy another canister and just celebrate. Maybe we'll do it for our next event, probably, ladies and gentlemen. Now, while we're on the subject, there's just one more thing I kind of wanted to touch with you guys, is that as January now comes to an end, I hope you guys have enjoyed what is our very first special event of the year, and there are plenty more where they came from, because our next special event, ladies and gentlemen, the Super Bowl. So get ready for Sunday, Bloody Sunday, because we don't like Mondays. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I thank all of you so much for joining me on my birthday. I hope all of you also enjoy Justin Timberlake on his special day as well, and I cannot wait to talk to you guys again in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now. Actually, you know what? Maybe there's one more thing, and God almighty, there's so much confetti down here. There's one more thing I want to do just before we go. I know it's down here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It feels good to be back in the game, ladies and gentlemen, because you know what? This site needs an enema.